I like the body of work. It's a feel good project. I mean, it's no news to anyone who watches this channel that I like things that make me feel good. And if you're just joining or watching for the first time, hi, I'm Sarah. I like things that make me feel good, including music. Look who's back. Hi, my name is Sarah. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I missed you. I know you've missed me too, but yeah, I missed you. Okay, well, a lot has been happening, but through all of the stuff that's been happening, a few things have been keeping me company and making me feel good in Tinubu's Nigeria, and one of them definitely has to be music. I've been listening to a lot of soul music this year. Shout out to Sabrina Claudio, Jenna Aiko, Kelani, Jax. Like, these guys have been keeping me company. But you know, I really like Afrobeats. So in all of the madness going on, I still want to boogie down sometimes. I still want to dance. I still want to feel good, you know, the Afrobeats way. And 2023 has introduced us to a lot of wonderful music from the Nigerian space. Very exciting. We've had very good body of works drop this year, like on the radio every day. We're talking about, oh, this person has an album coming out, oh, this person has an EP coming out. Like, there have been so many projects that have dropped this year, so many wonderful, beautiful body of work that have dropped this year. More to come. We're expecting more from Burna Boy, Pato Ranking. Whiskey Says is dropping, even though I don't believe that's going to come out this year. I think it'll be next year. But like, there's still so much more to look forward to. But out of the many that have dropped this year, there have been a few that have a special place in my heart, and I decided to share it with you. So let's just get straight into my favorite Afrobeats albums that have dropped in the year 2023. Now, it's not just going to be albums, it will be EPs as well, basically body of works, you know. And I've been thinking, should I make it in a particular order or in no particular order? Trust me, I know how I like it. Like, I know which one is number one, which one I know. But I'm just thinking, should I do it that way or should I just say it however? Abraham, which one should I do? Anything he says what I'm going to do. In a particular order. In a particular order. Okay. In a particular order, according to Abraham, these are my favorite albums that have dropped this year. Starting with number one. I think the best album that's dropped this year. No album has still... I mean, somebody has come close, but no album has surpassed it to me. And that is Davido's Timeless. That's an album that is... I think that album is special. Like... They did their homework. Everything that needed to be done was done. Like, an album that dropped, a song is doing so well on the album, and I'm upset that that's not the song that should be pushed, because there are so many other songs there, like Unavailable everywhere with Lato, with Major Lazer. I mean, like, Unavailable is great, but like, there's so many other songs on that album that's, you know, that just deserve all the credits. Yeah, all the credit Unavailable has. Like, that's how well you know that they did their homework. Like, you ask anybody your top 3 songs of Timeless, and it's different, you know. But for me, like, Davido's Timeless, definitely my favorite album this year. Like, it's kept me company, it's helped me through down times, it's helped me feel good. Thank you, Davido, for Timeless. So that's number 2 would have to be Lil J's Gangsta Romantic. Aside the fact that I low-key have a crush on Lil J. And why do I even have a crush on him? Because his music is so good. Like, you know, when somebody's singing about stuff that you can relate to, and not a lot of artists give me that. Lil J is one of those artists that I listen to his music and I can relate. Like, either when he's singing from his own point of view or from the girl's point of view, like, I just can't relate. Like, Lil J is the kind of unhealthy it's kind of unhealthy guy I can relate to, and that's why I really like his music. So Lil J's Gangsta Romantic, like, everything on that EP, I had to, you know when you play projects over and over again, you have to tell yourself, like, I count down, there are so many other songs in the world. Like, Lil J's Gangsta Romantic did that to me. So definitely that's number 2 for me on my favorite Afrobeat projects that I've dropped this year. Number 3 for me on my favorite Afrobeat projects that I've dropped this year would have to be Ashake's work of art. So I said earlier that some albums came close. So I mean, when I heard Ashake's work of art, I think that album was what solidified me as an Ashake fan. I mean, I like Ashake, I love Ashake, I'll listen to Ashake's music, and I mean, wonderful, great for him. But with Work of Art, there was just something about it. Like, I can't speak Yoruba, I don't understand Yoruba, but Work of Art, I would say, is like the first project that I would hear, and I'll just be like, God, I wish I understood everything he was saying. At some point, I had to like ask some of my Yoruba friends, okay, what does this line mean? What does this line mean? Because like that was how good I could connect with, like with the melody, with the vibe, with the rhythm, with. I love everything about Ashake's Work of Art. Like that is a solid album. Like whenever I'm doing something, maybe chores or whatever, like you just need music to play and you don't want to go and press shuffle. You know, there's some projects that you play and there will be skips. Ashake's Work of Art is one of those projects that you don't need to press anything. Like everything just flows, everything just works. So definitely number 3 for me, Ashake's Work of Art. Number 4 for me on my favorite Afrobeat albums that I've dropped this year. I think this is going to be a tie because one of them has been out for a while and the other is relatively new. So it's going to be between Bloody Civilians, Anger Management EP, and Olamide's Unruly. They are both separate vibes. So I mean, maybe by next week I'll know which one I prefer, but like right now they're like on the same level for me. I really, okay, let's start with Bloody Civilian. I really like that project. Like I love her music, I love her sound, I love her vibe, I love the way she writes, I love the way she delivers. She tells a story. Like I can always, she's taking me on a journey every time I listen to her and into Bloody Civilian. So like that body of work, I love it so much. Like all the songs on it, they just have a special place in my heart. Like Bloody Civilian, she did an amazing job on that body of work. Like you should go check it out if you haven't. Like it's really good. So yeah. And then Olamide's Unruly. First off, so the thing is, I've always liked Olamide, but I think right now I'm beginning to be a really huge fan of Olamide because I listened to some of his old songs that I couldn't relate to well enough before. And now I can really relate. So it's like the journey of Olamide is so exciting for me to see. And with the way he's been talking about Unruly, I liked UI Scooty. I liked a couple of songs on UI Scooty. Like Rock was definitely like one of my favorite songs from last year. Was it 2 years ago? Well, whenever I came out, like Rock was really my thing. I really liked Olamide's UI Scooty. But with Unruly, it's just something like I didn't even play it like immediately came out. I think I played it like 3 days after. I was like, okay, let's just check out what Olamide has for us. And the first song, what's happening here? The second song, what's happening here? And it's just, you just want to feel good, you want to party, you want to have a good time. That's what Olamide's album does for you. And when he said that the album was for baddies and for guys who like baddies, like he wasn't capping. Like I'm not saying I'm a baddie or something, but I'm just saying that you have to be on a certain frequency to like really appreciate Olamide's Unruly. I don't know what other people have to say about it, but me personally, that's an album that makes me feel good. Like I like to spend a lot of time alone. So when I'm spending time alone, I need to find things that get me excited, things that I would enjoy doing alone, and partying alone is one of them. So with my speaker, with Olamide's album, I'm guaranteed a very good time. And with all the features on that album, so good. And I love how he arranged the features. Like all the features are together in the middle of the album, and then we resume back to just Olamide. Like that is a body of work that I really like. Like I play it every day. I really like that body of work. Olamide's Unruly. Yes, definitely number 4. And then number 5 for me for albums that I've dropped this year that I like would have to be Budge, Bagada Express Volume 2. So I like Budge. I'm not really so big on the alter scene, even though everyone says that I should try. I mean, I try sometimes, but one thing about me is I don't like to force like I wouldn't listen to music and force myself to like it. If I have to force myself to understand where you're coming from so that I'll appreciate it, then it's not for me. It's not bad, it's great, but it's just not for me. And there's so many other people who would fuck with it, but it's not just for me to fuck with. But Budge is one of those guys that I like. It's one of those alter guys that I actually like, that I respect. Like I love his sound. I don't need to understand where it's coming from. I listen to the song and I really like it. So I listened to Bagada Express Volume 2 and I'm obsessed with Foreigner, and I'm so obsessed with Line of Fire with Ira Star. Like I like soulful Ira Star, so like that's. But this body of work is so good, and I love everything about it. I love everything about it. It's one of those projects that you play. Okay, I play because I'm talking about what I like, Abby. It's one of those projects that I play, and it just makes me imagine things. It makes me. I just really like. I like the body of work. It's a feel good project. I mean, it's no news to anyone who watches this channel that I like things that make me feel good. And if you're just joining or watching for the first time, hi, I'm Sarah. I like things that make me feel good, including music. So yeah, like Bodies Bagada Excess Volume 2, that's a body of work that I really, really, really like. The songs on there, it's just a perfect fusion of sounds that work and connect with me. Like he didn't need to do much in my ears. Like solid, definitely that. Then some deluxe projects dropped this year. Shout out to Amale for Boy Alone Deluxe. You know, Boy Alone Deluxe is such a vibe that you can't play Boy Alone. You like when you start playing Boy Alone Deluxe, from Reason to all of them, like by the time you finish that first five, something will just make you want to start listening. You must start here recognize. You must start here. I point it to listen to the whole Boy Alone. Like so, Boy Alone Deluxe has to be my favorite deluxe album that dropped this year because the writing, I respect the writing, I respect the melody, I respect everything that I respect Amale's art really, if I'm going to be honest with myself. I respect it, and his music is something that we can all relate to. And I think that's why Amale is special. Like we can all actually relate to him. So yeah, Boy Alone Deluxe, definitely one of my favorite albums that dropped this year. And also another body of work that I really like, deluxe. It would be a crime for me to mention albums and deluxes that I've enjoyed this year without mentioning Raven Roses. Oh Rema. See, the thing about Raven Roses is that we got some of the songs on the deluxe as singles first, and we enjoyed them, and then the two new songs that like really blew our minds because they were like the only new songs on the deluxe when the deluxe dropped was Charm and Hope and Bra. I was so obsessed with Charm. I am still so obsessed with Charm. Like I can't hear that song and not try to sing along. I think that's like one of the few songs that came out this year that I can sing word for word. I can actually sing word for word, and I don't even bother with lyrics of songs anymore. But with Rema's Charm, like there's just something about it. And then Hope, like I respect Hope. I respect that song. Like it's such a fucking vibe, you know. Raven Roses, Rema. Raven Roses, the album would have to be my favorite debut album from these young stars. I've said it before, like my favorite debut album, Raven Roses. It's special to me. And the deluxe continued the vibe, so it is special. It's even more special to me, you know. So I respect everything Rema stands for. So yes, definitely like one of my favorite albums that dropped this year. So now worthy mention. This one is pretty new, and it's the new girl that Maven signed, Life Size Teddy. I love her. I think I'm going to stan her. Like I love her. Like she's effortlessly good. From Air, I think Air and Prophecy have to be my favorite songs on the EP, and then Butterflies, and then Hypnotic, and that's a beautiful, like I love her. I love her voice. I love the way she flows on the beats. I love how she sings. I love how she writes. I love how she raps. Like she is special. She's someone that I'm definitely like rooting for. Like fingers crossed, this girl is going to do amazing things. Like I really like her, and it excites me when I see when the women on the scene are really good. Like it's very exciting for me. It's like yes. Aside like the gender thing, like yes, take away the fact that she's a woman. This is a solid artist, you know. So definitely, that's why I love and respect her, and I can't wait to see all the wonderful stuff that she has in store for us. Because if this is her first project and it's this good, it's like this much of a breath of fresh air. Then like imagine what more she's going to be bringing to the scene. So pretty exciting for me. So yeah, these are my favorite Afrobeat albums that have dropped in the year 2023. You share with me which ones that you really liked. You could share your top 5 or your top 3 with me. If there are albums that probably you think that should have made it to my list, let me know. We'll talk in the comments and I'll explain to you why it didn't make it to my list. I mean, yeah. Let me just leave it here before I say a lot of nonsense. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please don't forget to like this video. You could share it if you want, if you enjoyed it so much. And yeah, so these are my favorite Afrobeat albums that have dropped in the year 2023. I'm looking forward to more albums, more music, on the Afrobeat scene. And I'm not sure if we're back to the review part of, CERAPY. I'll try my best. I'm not promising anything. I don't know, but I'll just come here once in a while, talk about stuff that I really like. So yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you on the very next video. Ciao.